Lesotho is a land apart, an entire country perched high above the world, surrounded by South Africa. They call it the kingdom in the sky because most of it sits over 1,000 meters above sea level. Here, mountains and valleys stretch as far as the eye can see, and the air feels crisp and pure. At the heart of this kingdom stands Thaba Bosiu, a mountain rich in history and spirit. Legends say Thaba Bosiu grows taller at night, making it impossible to conquer. It's more than a destination, it's a living storybook. This is Lesotho, timeless, proud, and unforgettable. Thaba Bosiu's flat summit is its secret weapon, a natural fortress rising above the plains. Sheer cliffs and narrow passes made it nearly impossible for enemies to attack. King Moshoeshoe and his people found safety here during times of conflict. The plateau's springs provided water, and the land was fertile enough for crops and cattle. From the top, the view stretches for miles, rolling hills, villages, and the endless African sky. The landscape changes with the seasons, lush green in the rains, golden in the dry months. The air is crisp, the sun intense, and the sunsets unforgettable. The legend of the mountain growing at night speaks to its protective power. Thaba Bosiu was more than a fortress. It was a sanctuary where a nation could thrive. King Moshoeshoe saw the mountain as a gift, using it to unite clans and build a new society. The mountain's strength became the people's strength. Living in harmony with the land, the Basotho created a self-sufficient community. Thaba Bosiu is a powerful reminder of how nature and people can shape each other. The mountain story is one of resilience and unity. It's a place where history and landscape are inseparable. Standing here, you understand why it's called the Mountain Kingdom. Thaba Bosiu is not just a landmark, it's the heart of a nation. Its legacy endures in every view, every legend, and every Basotho heart. To know Lesotho, you must know King Moshoeshoe I, the nation's founder. In the early 1800s, southern Africa was in chaos, with clans scattered by war. Moshoeshoe, then a minor chief, dreamed of peace and refuge. In 1824, he led his followers to Thaba Bosiu, creating the Basotho nation. He welcomed refugees, offering protection and unity to all. Moshoeshoe's leadership was defined by compassion and diplomacy, not just strength. He famously sent food to defeated enemies, winning respect and loyalty. Thaba Bosiu became the political and spiritual center of the new nation. From here, Moshoeshoe negotiated with African leaders, Boers, and the British, protecting his people's independence. He forged a common Basotho identity, uniting diverse groups under one banner. The mountains symbolize this unity, a safe haven for all. Today, Moshoeshoe's legacy is everywhere, on currency, in stories, and in the hearts of the Basotho. His grave atop Thaba Bosiu is a place of deep respect. Visiting the summit is a moving experience, connecting you to the nation's roots. Moshoeshoe's vision of peace and unity still inspires Lesotho. Thaba Bosiu is not just a historical site, it's the cradle of a people. The mountain spirit lives on in every Basotho. Here, history is alive, and the nation's story continues. The true heart of Lesotho is its people, the Basotho, known for their warmth and hospitality. Everywhere you go, you're greeted with kotso, peace. This spirit of peace is a living legacy of King Moshoeshoe. In the villages around Thaba Bosiu, life moves gently. People herd sheep and goats wrapped in traditional Basotho blankets, symbols of identity and pride. Each blanket's pattern tells a story. Children play in the fields, laughter echoing in the mountain air. Community, or Botho, is everything here. People look out for one another. I spoke with an elder who described the mountain as a living guardian. For the Basotho, the land is a sacred trust, not something to be owned. This deep connection to land and history is felt in every conversation. The Basotho welcome you, not just as a visitor, but as a guest in their story. Their kindness is the true treasure of the Mountain Kingdom. Visiting Thaba Bosiu is about more than scenery, it's about people. They invite you to see the world through their eyes. Here, wealth is measured in family, community, and belonging. The Basotho's generosity leaves a lasting impression. Their spirit is what makes Lesotho unforgettable. To truly know Lesotho, you must taste its food. Simple, hearty, and full of tradition. The staple is papa, a thick maize porridge served with every meal. Moroho, wild spinach cooked with potatoes and onions, is another favorite. These dishes are the taste of home, connecting people to the land. Sesotho chicken, free-range, slow-cooked in a rich stew, is a local delicacy, often shared on special occasions. Meals here are about community and celebration. At local markets, you'll find pumpkins, beans, and sorghum. Sorghum is used to make jawala, a traditional beer shared among friends. Sharing food and drink is a way to connect with Basotho culture. Eating at a local restaurant or shabin is the best way to experience authentic cuisine. The people are proud of their food and eager to share it with visitors. A meal here is more than sustenance. It's a chance to slow down and connect. The food, like the people, is generous and nourishing. Every bite tells a story of tradition and togetherness. In Lesotho, food is truly food for the soul. It's an experience you'll never forget. Climbing Thaba Bosiu is a journey through time. The paths have been walked for nearly 2 centuries. Local guides bring the mountain stories to life, pointing out hidden details and legends. You follow in the footsteps of kings and warriors, each step connecting you to the past. The trail winds past steep passes, each with its own story, like Rafutho's Pass, named after a defeated rival. Natural springs along the way were vital for survival during sieges. Guides share tales of giants' footprints and rock formations shaped by myth. The summit offers breathtaking views, a moment of peace and reflection. Here you stand at the heart of the nation. The plateau holds ruins of King Moshoshu's village, the first mission church, and the royal cemetery. The climb is more than physical. It's an emotional journey into Lesotho's soul. The stories make history feel immediate and real. Every stone, every path, is part of the nation's living memory. The mountain's magic is in its stories and the people who keep them alive. Reaching the top is a powerful, unforgettable moment. Thaba Bosiu is a place where the past is always present. The journey changes you, connecting you to something greater. This is history you can feel beneath your feet. On the summit of Thaba Bosiu, the experience deepens. The royal cemetery is a place of quiet reverence. King Moshoshu and his successors rest here under simple stone cairns. The humility of these graves reflects the character of the nation's founder. Standing here, you feel the weight of history and the enduring spirit of the Basotho. The ruins of the first Christian church tell another story. Moshoshu's openness to new ideas, balanced with tradition. He invited missionaries, valued education, but never lost sight of his roots. The church ruins symbolize his vision and adaptability. Guides share stories of storms that saved the mountain, of family connections to this sacred place. These personal tales make history come alive. Thaba Bosiu is not a relic, it's a living part of Basotho identity. The mountain inspires pride, strength, and hope. Here you connect with the past and the people who keep its spirit alive. The most powerful moments are often the quietest. Thaba Bosiu moves you, not just as a visitor, but as a witness to a nation's soul. This is where history breathes, and it's unforgettable. Thaba Bosiu is just the beginning. Lesotho has so much more to offer. Nearby, the Komi Caves tell stories of survival, carved into cliffs by people fleeing danger. You can still meet descendants of those who once hid here. For adventurers, Lesotho's trails are perfect for hiking and pony trekking. The Basotho pony is legendary, sure-footed and strong, ideal for exploring the highlands. Pony treks take you through breathtaking landscapes and remote villages. Stay overnight in a traditional rondavel and experience Basotho hospitality. Maletsunyani Falls, one of Africa's highest waterfalls, is a must-see. Thundering water, rainbows, and raw natural power. For thrill seekers, try the world's longest single-drop abseil. Lesotho is also home to ancient sandrock art, paintings that connect you to a culture thousands of years old. Exploring these sites deepens your appreciation for the land's rich history. Lesotho is a country of layers, history, adventure, and beauty. Thaba Bosiu is the heart, but treasures are everywhere. Every journey here reveals something new. The Mountain Kingdom is waiting to be explored. My time in Lesotho, especially at Thaba Bosiu, changed me. This is more than a destination, it's a journey into history, culture, and community. Thaba Bosiu is a pilgrimage to the soul of a nation. It teaches the power of unity, diplomacy, and belonging. I urge you to discover this hidden gem for yourself. Walk the paths of kings, listen to the stories in the wind, and stand atop the kingdom in the sky. Let the land and its people leave their mark on you. A journey to Lesotho is a chance to slow down and reconnect with what matters. You'll leave with memories of smiles, shared meals, and a deeper understanding of a proud nation. The story of Thaba Bosiu, a mountain that grows at night, a king who led with generosity, will stay with you. This is a story of hope and resilience the world needs to hear. When planning your next adventure, think of Lesotho. The Mountain Kingdom is ready to welcome you. The spirit of Thaba Bosiu, peace and unity awaits. Your journey to the heart of Lesotho begins now.